Well, look at that. You can arrive on time, where wonders never cease. Are you ready to head out? Are you going to do another unscheduled inspection? Don't get all huffy. I'm just teasing you a bit. Mostly. The twins, and they aren't coming along on this trip. Do you think I'm daft? I've asked one of my friends to babysit the twins while we go back into the forest. Fine. Moondoggy, come out here. The field specialist wants to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, field specialist. Is this the little hottie you were going to take for a romp out in the wild?
Shut up, Moondoggy. You aren't helping my case.
No, it's just what my friends call me. I like to howl at the moon when it's full, and since most of my friends are assholes, they started calling me Moondoggy.
Hey now, what's this? Telling him your real name 10 seconds after you meet him? I'd known you for days and had to ask all nice and shit before you'd tell me.
Dude, you met professionally? And here you always brag about how you don't pay for it. You get all you can handle for free, bro.
Shut the... Knock it off, Moondoggy. The field specialist is a professional social worker and is in charge of the twins until we can find Stella and Fredo.
Wait, man, I thought that's why I was here. You asked me to watch the twins while you popped into the wild to get a little frisky with some hot social worker.
I didn't say that. I said take a run in the forest.
Dude, take a run, put the move on, get frisky. It's all the same thing, man. It's all what you call a little foreplay. As long as you got the right moves, it works every time, dude.
Moondoggy, just keep an eye on the rugrats for a little while, please.
What do you mean by ground rules, Channing? Are we playing a game? I'm good at games. Soccer especially, but you Brits call it football. I don't really understand that. Football, where I come from, is way different, man.
No, not football or soccer for that matter. I think you've bounced one too many balls off your head already. Just watch the pups and don't let 'em sneak out. They're always running off. No, they know better than to pull that crap with me. And I can't say much about them running away from Fredo and Stella. It probably saved their lives, or at the very least, kept them from whatever the fate the rest of the pack is facing right now.
What's the matter with the pups' pack, man?
I'll explain it all later. The field specialist and I are going to do a little investigating. We'll be back in a little while. There's pizza in the kitchen if you're hungry.
Oh yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. You the man. Pizza and beer. Dude, it doesn't get any better than that.
No, field specialist. I don't have any alcohol at my place. We've talked about that. You searched the place and I've taken out all the garbage so there isn't even any littered bottles around.
What are you talking about? Did I pick up litter on the way here?
It's a long story. Don't worry about it.
Oh, right, sure. I thought you were talking about that time back home when I was sentenced to 100 hours of community service. They had me picking up litter, man, for like 100 hours. Do you know how long that is? I don't know the conversion for American hours to English, but I can tell you, man, it's a long-ass time. And they wouldn't let me time jump or anything, man.
Moondoggy, just shut up. I swear, you never did learn when to close that mouth of yours.
Sure I did. I close it when I'm eating. Now, man, lead me to the pizza and the brewski, and I'll be as quiet as... something really quiet, man.
With the twins staying here at my place, I've made sure it's kid safe. The field specialist has gone through the place with a fine-tooth comb, too. You'll have to drink tea.
Tea? Dude, we've talked about this. I am not like you fancy pants Brits. I can't drink that dirty water, whether it's hot or cold. It's just plain nasty, dude.
Moondoggy, I don't care what you drink. Water, tea, milk, whatever. Just watch Ollie and Archie and make sure they don't get into anything they shouldn't.
You can count on me, dude. I'll keep the little ruggers safe, man.
Thank you. You better go back in there before they tie the sheets together and try to sneak out the window or something.
Oh, nice to meet you, Channing.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. He's basically a good guy. He came over here to play football and got separated from his team. I guess they left without him because he's been hanging around with us ever since. Oh yeah, he's good with kids. He coaches Little League when he isn't at university. Him? A student? At university? No. He's part of the coaching staff. He's a good ball player. Are you ready to go? Well, all right. Well, this is the area where I lost their scent, and we noticed the net pattern on the mud. And nets make me think this might be the work of the Fae. I don't know of any other magical that will use something so earthen. Besides, look at all the rowan trees around here. That definitely makes me think this is Fae territory. Oh yeah, the trees are sacred to them. I'm getting a bad feeling. Yeah, this is a recipe for disaster. With all the rowan trees clustered in this area, I suspect this might even be a Fae ceremonial area. If Fredo came in here like he owned the place, it could have turned nasty very quick. He's just arrogant enough to purposely disrespect them. Maybe take a dump under a rowan tree, or worse yet, use one for firewood. Only a fool would do any harm to a rowan tree, but Fredo is a first-class fool. He's never cared whose territory he might be encroaching on when he picked a rendezvous site. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you aren't much of a wolf. Well, love, when you shifted, you were a mighty fine-looking wolf. Mighty fine indeed. But you don't know nothing about being a wolf. Oh, all right. Lupin are both territorial and nomadic. We haul up from mid-March to mid-June while the pups are wee ones. After that, we have a couple of rendezvous sites we'll travel to until the pups are old enough to join the hunting parties. They are usually near the wetlands, which can be a home for fae. The polite thing to do, if the pack notices fae in the area, is to move on to another rendezvous site. It's safer all round. Yeah, fae are tricksters, and with the pups still wet behind the ears, it's better to just move on. No, Fredo isn't what you call polite. He doesn't give a damn who's in the area. If it's his preferred site, then he's staying. He's not a live and let live kind of guy. Yeah, he's always been the it's my way or the highway type, which is why I chose the highway. We didn't see eye to eye on much of anything, and I got tired of him picking a fight and then sneaking back to the lair under the guise of protecting the pups and leaving me and the others to do the fighting for him. I'm always down for a good brawl if it's needed, but I don't fight just to fight. I'd much rather sit out here under a tree and listen to the birds chirp while I get my belly rubbed. Oh, you got to admit, love, it's a nice belly. It's just perfect for rubbing. Oh, I'm a generous sort. I'd be happy to rub your belly too. Oh, come on. A nice blanket under a rowan tree, listening to the babbling brook. It doesn't get much more romantic than this. Ah, there you go, love. Lay down right here and we'll just chill out for a bit. Do you hear that? I think it's the fae. I knew they were here. What? Leave now? Why? I was just about to kiss you, and you're cutting my groove. We can't leave now. Yes, why else do you think I'm whispering so closely to your ear? If I wanted to be quiet, I'd use telepathy. All right, but we can't waste this romantic atmosphere without enjoying at least one kiss. Now, love, that's not a kiss. Here, let me show you how it's supposed to be done. Oh, that was pure magic. And we didn't even use any. You are scary field specialist. Hot and sexy and a little bit scary.